very short one. What we're going to do in this one is talk about post requests. So here you can see we're at the gate docs, and we're just going to walk through this code on the gate site. So we're using the requests library. Now, what I highly recommend you do is just go to this site. I've linked it in the Skool community, and try copy this. Try get it working. If you got it working, put it in the comments. If you didn't get it working, let me know. Just copy paste your code into the comments. Let me see what's going on. So we're using the request library, and we set up the host, the prefix, the headers, right? And the URL. So we're going to go to future we're going to trade the USDT pair, and then we're just going to go to orders, no bot query parameters, because we're posting stuff here, right? And this is the body. Now you can see it's just all in the doc, so you can just read that there. But we're going to send, this is the contract we're going to send, and use it in iceberg orders, good till canceled, all that good stuff that comes along with orders. Now this is so easy. So the first thing you do usually when you send these orders and you make these post requests is you've got to do some sort of signing here. So this generate signature it's a little bit complex. So you can see you can go read the generate signature method. I'll go through it very soon. And then once you have the signature, you add that to the header. And then you send the post request. And sending a post request is as easy as just going requests.requests, and you just specify the method as post, and then you just follow the format, host, prefix, URL, put in the headers, and then the data body. And that is how you send an order to the exchange using a post request. Cool. So this is using the request library. I'm going to go over something a little bit more complex. This is going to be a little bit more, a few optimizations here. But another way of doing this is you could use this library here, the asynchronous IO HTTP, and it's just going to be using a bit of async, right? And that'll just make things a little bit faster. So if you recall from the last video, we have our base, we've got our base connection. So let me just zoom in a bit here. Oh, wrong one. Zoom in a bit here. So we've got our base connection class, and what we're doing is we're just going to send a market order here. So same thing as I explained with the request, where we're going to be using AIO HTTP, right? And so this is how we set it up. So first we'll generate the signature, we'll get the signature here, and then literally we just got to set up this client session. So it looks very similar to the WebSocket one, right? And we just go session.post, we put everything in there, we add the headers, and we obviously needed to update the headers depending on what we get as the signature here, and then we just let it go, and then we'll get something. So that is as easy as making a post request. Put in the comments if you want me to go into more detail about this, if it's confusing. But honestly, sometimes the best thing to do is just look at the docs. That is all part of being a quantitative trader, looking at the example and seeing how you can adapt the docs to the current situation you have. Now, what I'm going to do is just go over gen signature here. So the generate signature is, so you look at the docs, and it's just, you're going to be concatenating these things together, and then using this HMAC, right, to sign something with your secret key. So what's going on is you just put all this, you just dump all that into that function, and then you use this hashing algorithm here, and the key is going to be your API secret. So you would have loaded that in, and then that is it. Sign string. So what is sign string? It's just you concatenating all these together. And so what you do is you have this string, and then you use the key to lock it up, and you get the signature. And then you put the signature in the headers, right? And then, no, so yes, my bad. Yep. So here you do that, and then you get that. And then so here the headers, and then you just go update the headers like that. Easy. So that is post requests. Try copy this, right? So this is not freely available code because I'm making this. This is going to be part of the trading algorithm. So if you want the code, join the Skool community. Otherwise, take some screenshots. Try copy this, and then post your attempts in the comments below. So I hope this was insightful, and I'll see you in the next one.